In this video, we are looking at the new Insta360 X4 Air. What even is this? How does it compare to the Insta360 X5? And should you even buy this? Let's get into it. So you know I'm a huge fan of 360 cameras. Every trip I go on, I'm always taking one of these because they are so fun and easy to use. So the X4 Air, what's new about this? How does it compare? Well, as the name suggests, this has a much smaller form factor. The X4 Air weighs 165 grams, which makes it the lightest 360 camera, weighing 35 grams less than the X5 and 20 grams less than the Osmo 360. It's also shorter in size, making it even easier to carry around with you. Now, something which confused me when I first heard about this, and I'm just going to mention this because I don't want you guys to think this either. The X4 Air, this is not an X5, but smaller. It's a completely different camera, and it's also not a smaller X4. What I would say is that the X4 Air, this is a mashup of both the X5 camera and also the X4, and it combines into the X4 Air, which is smaller, more lightweight, and it shares features from both the X5 and the X4. I know it's confusing, let me explain a bit more. So the X4 Air, this has a different sensor to the X5 and the X4. The X5 has a 1/1.28 inch sensor, the X4 has a half-inch sensor, and the X4 Air, this has a 1/1.8 inch sensor. So the sensor size on the X5 is larger than the X4 Air, but the X4 Air has a larger sensor size than the X4. And the larger that sensor size, the better the quality of the video image, especially when we're talking about 360 cameras, where it's capturing the full 360 view. The larger sensor size here is a massive advantage. So the X4 Air, this is not going to be a replacement to the X5. The X5 is still that hero product, the better camera here. So if you're wanting the best in terms of video quality and spec, the X5 is still the winner. What this brings is this brings really similar results, but in a smaller, lightweight package, but also cheaper as well. And I love using 360 cameras, but I use these 360 cameras in the most simplistic of ways. Yes, I could if I wanted to, but I don't do any of the skydiving, any jumping out of planes, jet skiing, all the like really good action sports where you're seeing the examples of using these 360 cameras. Whilst you can do that, and that is absolutely fantastic, I use them in a different scenario altogether. I use them in a family scenario, on vacation, or filming myself when I'm on trips as a second camera. All you literally do is get this camera, you hit record, and because it's actually recording from both the front and the back and the sides, full 360 view, that's all you have to do, which makes it a fantastic travel camera. So most of the time I just hit record and I've got it either on the selfie stick or I've got it mounted to my car or to my bike. And then afterwards, when I get back home or I get to a coffee shop, I can then go and choose all that framing. I can move the framing around. I can change the aspect ratio. It is absolutely fantastic. And that's why these 360 cameras are both so popular and also essential for me. Every single time I go on a trip, I'm always taking one of these cameras. So the X4 Air can record in 8K 30 FPS resolution and 6K 50 FPS. Now Insta360, I would say, have absolutely nailed it in terms of the image quality in the last couple of years. We saw a massive improvement from the X4 to the X5 in terms of video quality, and now we have the same 8K resolution in this tiny camera with a larger sensor to the X4. So if you just look at some of the examples on the screen, how I was able to get some shots, all I had to do was hit record. None of these have been touched, no color grading. These are straight out of the camera, and the video quality results I think just look fantastic. So yes, whilst the X5 is going to give you that better spec in terms of video quality, this X4 Air, for the size of it, that video quality is fantastic. Now, one thing it doesn't have though that the X5 does is pure video mode. And when I first got this and I was filming with this in Vegas, I was blown away with the quality of the night video mode here. So what this does is this will automatically do this for you. It's going to apply noise reduction and it's going to add some sharpening as well. But I find it doesn't completely overdo it. And the quality you can get from the pure video mode on here for low light nighttime recording is great. You don't have that on this. So I'm going to show you some examples on the screen, and this is filming in the normal video mode, so no pure video mode, and I think it still looks good. It's not going to be as good as pure video mode, but are you recording in low light and nighttime environments? If you're never doing that and you're only using these 360 cameras for daytime filming, then this doesn't matter to you. However, one thing that this has the same as the X5 is replaceable lenses. And this was such a big deal when the X5 came out because you can replace the lenses on here. So why is that important? Well, on 360 cameras, because you're recording from both the rear and the front camera, if you get any cracks or scratches on these lenses, it's pretty much game over. It means you're going to be able to see that scratch on all of that footage and your footage is gone. So what you would have to do on these cameras, so the X4 and also the DJI 360, is that if you crack or scratch this lens, you then have to then send it off for repair, which means if you're out filming or you're on holiday, on a trip, location, you can't do any further filming because you've got to send it off, wait for that repair to come back. It wasn't a good situation. However, with these cameras, you get this replaceable lens kit. And if you buy any of these cameras through my link, I'm going to link it at the top of the description, you get this Insta360 replaceable lens kit for free. So that's pretty good. And I'll mention that at the end of the video as well, but this is a great perk. And it's such a massive, fantastic advantage, this. So I've cracked the X5 lens on location before. And all I had to do was get this kit. I can then take the lens off. I can then put a new lens back on. It takes around about 30 seconds and I'm back filming again. So I can't tell you, this is such a huge advantage to these 360 cameras, not having to send them off and waiting to get repaired. You can literally just get this kit, screw the lens off, screw a new one on, and you're good to go. It's also similar to the X5 in a couple of other ways as well. So firstly, the wind guard. So if you're recording audio on your 360 camera, so you've got microphones built into this and the audio quality is great, but on the front of it, you've also got this wind guard. So this is going to cut down on any wind noise when you're out using this for recording audio. And this is an audio test using the X4 Air, and I've got voice enhancement turned on. I've done no further processing. This is just straight out of the camera. This is what it's going to sound like. And this is what it sounds like when I've got this selfie stick here fully extended. So I'm in the 360 mode, so I've got a view in front of me, to the side. I can switch it on to me, and this is going to be the audio coming straight out of the camera. Again, this is under the voice enhancement mode. Now you can go into the settings and actually select wind noise reduction from low to high, but right now I've got it set to voice enhancement because in this fantastic area there's no wind whatsoever. But if you also have this, which is the Insta360 Mic Air, this tiny wireless microphone that you can wear, this will automatically connect to the X4 Air as well. So you can get in wireless audio, which is a good advantage over the built-in microphones. Now, obviously all these cameras are waterproof, so not a problem when you're filming in the rain, but you can take them into the water as well. The X4 Air and the X5, you can actually take these down to 15 meters. With the Osmo 360 and the X4, these can go down to 10 meters. So you're getting 5 meters extra on these, and none of these require any diving cases. You can go to further depths if you actually apply one of them, but if you literally just want to hold this, take this down underwater, 15 meters of depth. And it also has adaptive tone. Now we saw this on the X5 via a firmware update. This has it built in, and this will automatically balance the brightness and the color of your image, and this gives you a much cleaner and sharper footage. So all these video clips on the screen now, these are using that adaptive tone in 8K 30 FPS. Now because the X4 Air is smaller, it's got to take a hit somewhere, and that is in terms of battery life. So I would say it's still decent, but it's not going to be as good as the X5. So the battery life on here, this is rated for 88 minutes recording in 8K. Now I find this to be fairly accurate. Now when I was recording and testing this, I was getting round about 70 minutes of battery life filming in 8K 30. However, one thing I don't particularly like when we see a new generation of 360 camera from Insta360 is that the batteries are always changing. It's super frustrating. So the X4 battery is slightly different to the X5 battery, and now the X5 battery is again different to the X4 Air. I understand the difference from the X5 to the X4 Air, the difference in the size of the batteries, because you're not going to have this huge battery inside of this smaller camera. That's fine, but from the X4 to the X5 we saw the battery change ever so slightly, which means every time you change these 360 cameras you've got to buy new batteries again. Super frustrating. Let's hope that stops. So how do I use these 360 cameras? And as mentioned before, really simply. So the 360 selfie stick here is great. So all you do is you attach that to the bottom of it, and there's literally hundreds and hundreds of different accessories. I've mentioned this before when I reviewed this, that there's somebody in that Insta360 office who is constantly thinking about accessories. So whether you want accessories like selfie sticks like this, larger selfie sticks, mounts for your car, mounts for your pets, anything you could possibly think of, Insta360 have probably thought of it, and they've got one on their website as well. But if you want to just hold this out and use this in simple ways, this is some of them. So this selfie stick, it becomes completely invisible in the software. So if you hold this out in front of you, or say you're in a car and you're holding this outside of the window, all of this selfie stick, no matter whether it's this selfie stick or the 3-meter version, becomes completely invisible. And this is what gives you that really cool POV shot. And because it's recording 360, all I have to do is say I hold it here to the side of me, that's going to now be recording my side, it's going to be recording in front, it's going to be recording over there, it's going to be recording behind me. They are so versatile. You're not having to stress about any of the framing whatsoever. You literally just hit record and then hold this out in front of you. All what I would do is I'd take this off and then I would mount it to, say, a suction cup on my car. That's a really cool shot. Or what I can do is I can get this and I can mount it to my bike, so then I've got a view of me and also the view I can see as well. And I can get as creative as I want. So when on vacation, we can mount this to, say, a golf buggy. If we're on a boat, I can mount this to a boat or hold it out in front. So many different ways, and you can use this in the most simplest of ways. So don't think of 360 cameras like you got to be jumping out of a plane to get the use out of these. You can use these in a really simple way or an advanced way as well. And that's how I use it. All I do is hit record, make sure it's actually recording, and that is it. I don't worry about anything else. I'm not stressing about the framing. I do all that later. And one of those ways is when I get to a coffee shop or at home, I can just load up the Insta360 app, and that will automatically show me the clips that are on this camera. So once I can see this clip and I want to change that view, that aspect, all I have to do is get my finger and just go left, right, up, or down, and I can see different views because it's recorded that whole 360 view. And this is what makes it so easy, because I'm not bothered about what that's captured initially, because I know it's capturing everything. And then afterwards I can choose, I can be that director and go, right, I want this clip now I want to change, so I'll just hit keyframe and now I'll do a different view. Super easy. So you can get this on the Insta360 app on your phone. It's available on Android, iOS, or on the desktop as well, which just gives you this really good software. So you get that, and then you can choose a framing on like a bigger screen. And that's what I use a lot when I've got more time when I get back home. But if I'm just literally just sat there chilling, I can do this on my phone super easy. Now, if you don't want to do any of that editing yourself, you can also hit Auto Edit AI, and this will edit you from all the clips that you've took that day and create you your own video. Really good. And if you want to share this on social media, say you've got this clip here and I don't want it in horizontal, I want it in vertical to put on Instagram stories or reels, I just go over here, click aspect, and change this now to vertical, and I can go and change the framing if I want to, and that's now in vertical. So easy. And then if I don't want to actually use this as a 360 camera where it's recording that full view, I want to use it more like a traditional action camera, I can actually click in here and I can click on single lens mode and click on video. And now I can record in 4K up to 60 FPS in just that single lens mode. So now it's recording just out of this rear camera. I can change the aspect ratio again, or I could flip it round and now use the front camera. So now it's recording me. So I can be out and I can be vlogging now with that single lens mode. And then when I'm somewhere else, a different location, and I want to actually use the 360 camera, I can go back to 360 mode, and now I've got that full 360 view. So you get an action camera and a 360 camera all in one. So what about the price of the X4 Air? So I'll put the prices on the screen now, and you're going to get a standard bundle and a starter bundle. So the starter bundle is around about £40 extra, and for that you're going to get the selfie stick, the lens cap, and an extra battery. So well worth it for that £40 extra, $39. So that's one I would say to get. And in general, it's round about £100, $100, €100 cheaper than the X5. So I'd say if you're after a 360 camera, you're a beginner, you're just getting into this, then this is a great choice. It shares a lot of similarities to the X5, but it is cheaper and a smaller form factor. But I would say if you're after the best in terms of video quality and spec, the X5 is 100% the best 360 camera available right now. I would say for me personally, if I was to choose one, I would pick the X5 because I like that pure video mode, I like the extra battery life, and I'm just getting the most in terms of the sensor size and that performance. But if you're wanting a 360 camera where you can save that $100 extra, you've still got replaceable lenses, 8K video recording, but smaller, more portable, and you want a 360 camera, then this is a really good choice. Let me know in the comments down below, which one would you get? Would you get this and save the $100, or would you pay the extra and get the X5? If you want to go and get this, I'm going to link it at the top of the description, and don't forget, if you use my link when you're picking this up, you're going to get the replaceable lens kit for free added to your basket as well. And this This is like such a huge advantage for these cameras, and the ability that we can replace these lenses on the go is fantastic. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, go and check out this X4 Air, really cool camera, and subscribe because there's more coming really soon as well. See you in the next one.